I'm my wonderful grandchild. Let's face it, you are different. Being black or white or brown or yellow or Christian or Muslim or Mormon or gay or none of those variables matter. They kind of color who you are, but those aren't the important things that make you different. What makes you different is that you are living a life of purpose. In other words, you're not fumbling your way through life. No, you know where you are going. You have a goal. So if your goal is to become financially independent, take care of your family, have everything you ever wanted, and set up a legacy, you can do that. You can do that working in the supermarket, driving for Uber, mowing lawns, cutting hair. It doesn't matter what the job is because you have a purpose. If you say, I can buy those 4 condos and become financially independent, 20 years, 15 years, maybe if you're really buying and selling and you really get into this, you could probably do it in 10 years. You realize that financially independent, have everything you ever wanted in your life for yourself and your family, spoil those you love, and you can do that. You can do that with all of these jobs. So if you're a teacher or a cop, that's great. If you're a lawyer or a physician, I mean, all of those things, you could say, well, I can go out and buy those 4 condos right now. Please, go ahead and do that. I mean, that's your safety net. That's your retirement. Is Social Security going to be? It'll probably be here, but who knows how good it'll be in 20 or 30 or 40 years. You got to cover your own ass. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. Take care of your grandchildren. How are you going to do that? I'm telling you how to do that. You're either going to work hard and get promotions and raises, and you're going to do that. You're going to move up the chain, and you're going to work 50 hours a week, 40 hours to pay your bills, and 10 hours for investments. You're either going to do that, or you're really going to take the lid off and you're going to start your own business. You're going to be an entrepreneur. You're going to make your own hours, set your own pay. What is it that you want? Well, how would you do that? Well, I have so many courses and so much information. How to do all these things. How to do real estate and small business. It's all free. This is my legacy. This is what an old man, your grandpa, is giving back to you. And if you don't take it, why not? Why not go to success.org? At least look at the Success app, okay, where there are like 1,000 panels. You can read the thing in 30 seconds to a minute, and then it gives you something to think about for the day. And then you can write down your plans, and then you're a person of purpose, and you start working always a little bit further every day. That's your goal. And that's what makes you different. Too many people are living lives of quiet desperation. They're just going through the motions. They're asking their idiot friends if they should do something, and what are the idiots saying? Well, I don't know. Why would you do that? Why would you, you never have any money. I never have any money because I'm saving my money for my condo, so I have a future. I'm not like you and pissing it away in the bars every weekend. Okay? I'm not that. I'm different, but I'm different in a very good way. And I'm telling you, when you start getting into this, you're going to say, there's a lot of hours in the week, there's a lot of hours in the day, and if I work an extra hour or 2 every day, if I work an extra 10 hours a week, it ain't killing me. I can still have a social life. I can still have a family life, and at the same time, I can be preparing for my future. I can, I know. How am I going to have a good future? It's because I'm an investor. What does investment mean? Put something away today so you have it tomorrow. I know real estate, so I can sell real estate, and I can tell you, maybe you know about stamps. Maybe you know about coins and crypto and stocks and, vintage cars. I don't know. Maybe you can find ways to make money that I don't know how to do. Maybe you do. Okay? I'm telling you there's a tried and true way, and that's real estate. I've been teaching this for 50 years, and I can go back 50, 40, I mean, go back. It's easy enough to do the research. Well, what did these condos sell for in 1990? Oh my God, I wish I want 10 of them. I want 20 of them. Because I want lots of these wonderful people called tenants who are going to work every day and then giving me half of their paycheck in rent. It's not that complicated. Which side of the door do you want to be on? You want to be the guy collecting the rent, or you want to be the person paying the rent? Paying half of your money to a landlord, it's insane. So you got to be the landlord. Why not you? And it should be you. I mean, if you're going to be different, this is how you're different. You're a person with purpose. You're a person who's tough enough to say, listen, I can work 50 hours, okay? I can take the overtime. I can work as a Lyft driver for those 10 hours, okay? I mean, I can do something else. I don't give a damn if you're stocking shelves in Walmart. It's all money. All work is good, and you're taking that money and you're saving and you're investing. You know how much you have to put down because you've gone to the bank or talked to realtors and they tell you, yeah, I mean, you can buy a condo for $200. If you're buying it yourself, you may only have to put down $3,000, $5,000, $10,000. I mean, you can save that money. You can work and save that money. And then in a year or two, you buy that. You live in it for 2 years. You buy the next one as your primary residence, rent out the first one. I mean, this is a pretty easy, virtually guaranteed system. Well, all condos don't go up. You're studying. I mean, you're going to be the expert at this, okay? You're not going to overpay for something. You're not going to buy some crappy product. No, you're going to do your research. You're going to, say, no, these are good condos. This is worth 200. I'm blah, blah, blah. If they used to, I can see 15 years ago they were selling for 100. Now they're selling for 200. What's going to feed? I mean, we're always going to have some kind of inflation because inflation makes people feel good and prices go up and everything's going to cost more. And if you look at what it takes to build something, I mean, the bricks cost more, the sand costs more, the paint costs more, the nails cost more, and the labor to put all these things together to build something is going to cost more. And if you lock that in, you're locking it in when you buy a piece of real estate. Hey, come on. That makes you different. If you can listen to me and understand me and say, maybe this Papa Bill has something. Maybe I'm going to check out success.org. Maybe if I can find something that's going to work for me, because I'm telling you, you are going to find something. Because you can start 5,000 kinds of small businesses. You can find something that you love doing. You can find people who've been successful at it, and you can do it. Why not you? Because I want this for my virtual grandchildren. That's what you are. I'm your Papa Bill. Please listen to me. I have your best interest at heart.